Raheem Sterling has completed a shock loan move to Arsenal to end his Chelsea exile. The Gunners swoop to sign Sterling from their London rivals as they close in on finally ending their attempts to sign a new attacker. There is no obligation to buy option in the deal finalised in the early hours of Saturday morning. It's an unbelievable feeling. It's really exciting. I'm buzzing, said Sterling. It's one where we kind of left it late, but it's one I was hoping for. Looking at everything, and just like this is a perfect fit for me, and I'm super happy we got it over the line. Jadon Sancho has signed for Chelsea from Manchester United. Chelsea had until 1 a.m. to complete the transfer after submitting a deal sheet before the 11 p.m. deadline. The England international joins on an initial loan, with the West London club having an obligation to make the switch permanent next summer for a fee in the region of £20 million Cillian to £25 million depending on performance milestones. The 24-year-old will then be expected to sign a long-term contract at Stamford Bridge. Brentford's Ivan Toney is set to move to the Saudi Pro Leaguers Al Ahly after the clubs agreed a deal for the England forward. Brentford have accepted a $40 million offer from Al Ahly for striker Ivan Toney, with the deal on course for completion in the final hours of the summer transfer window. The England forward had also attracted interest from Premier League clubs including Chelsea, but is now set for a medical ahead of completing a move to the Saudi Pro League outfit. It is an incredible feeling to join a club of this magnitude, and one that is admired all around the world. The project that the football leadership discussed with me is extremely exciting, and Manchester United is an ambitious club and I am an ambitious player. The passion of supporters is something that is very important to me. I know how incredible United fans are, and I cannot wait to experience Old Trafford. I'm someone who is so determined to succeed. I will sacrifice and give everything for my teammates. Together we will fight to win trophies and reach the level where this club needs to be. Nabil Fekir will move to United Arab Emirates club Al Jazeera after an agreement was reached with Real Betis Ballonby. Real Betis have confirmed the departure of Nabil Fekir for around €7 million. Napoli has successfully finalised the transfer of Billy Gilmour, with club president Aurelio Laurentiis approving a €14 million deal for the Scottish midfielder. Due to time constraints before the transfer window closes, Gilmour will undergo his medical examination in England rather than travelling to Italy. Gianluca Marzio reports the 23-year-old's move to Napoli comes after several attempts by the Italian club to secure his services. In the final hours of the transfer market, Napoli managed to break through in negotiations, with Gilmour's strong desire to play in Italy proving crucial in completing the deal. Crystal Palace have confirmed the signing of striker Eddie Nketiah from Arsenal. Nketiah was expected to Nottingham join Forest after the two clubs agreed a fee in the region of £30 million last week, but the move stalled over his personal terms. PSG has announced its first official departure. Juan Bernat, the Spanish left-back, is set to join Villarreal on a one-year loan. With just 1 year remaining on his contract, the 31-year-old Spanish defender has been loaned out to Villarreal for the upcoming season. The deal is a straight loan, meaning there is no option for Villarreal to purchase Bernat at the end of the term. As a result, Bernat will be a free agent come next June. Aston Villa midfielder Enzo Barrenetxi has joined Spanish club Valencia on loan. Barrenetxi had joined Villa from Juventus in the summer, but is yet to feature for the first team in a competitive game. Brazil international Nido has joined us from Bournemouth on a season-long loan. After signing, he said, "I'm realising a dream in my life, a dream come true, and I'm really happy. I had two dreams as a kid to play for a football team. It was my team in Brazil, where I grew up and became a professional footballer, and also Arsenal. And now I'm realising it. I'm a really lucky person. To all the supporters of Arsenal, I'd just like to say I'm one more fan here. My dream has come true. I'm really happy. Depend on me. I'll give more than 100% to give everything for Arsenal." Crystal Palace have reached an agreement with Chelsea to sign defender Trevoh Chalobah on loan. The centre-back will undergo a medical before joining the Selhurst Park club for the remainder of the 2024-25 campaign. The deal is a straight loan with no obligation to buy, although Palace have paid an undisclosed fee to secure the defender's services. Tottenham Hotspur star Giovanni Lo Celso is poised to officially bring the curtain down on his Hotspur away career in the coming hours, as he is set to join Real Betis in a deal which could see Johnny Cardoso eventually head in the opposite direction. Vicar Osimhen turned down the Chelsea transfer because they offered him €4 million per season wages with another €4 million in bonuses, and will now be frozen out at Napoli unless the Saudi Pro League come back in. The striker had hoped that a big offer would be made in the final hours of the transfer window, and the club did negotiate with two different clubs, failing to reach an agreement. He is also reported to be furious with Napoli for failing to agree a fee with Al Ahly, where he was set to earn €40 million per season with a release clause. The because they asked for an extra €5 million in add-ons on top of the €80 million proposal. Now Osimhen is in a situation where he has nowhere to go and Napoli do not want him, so he will be an outcast, training separately from the squad. Fulham have signed Arsenal winger Reiss Nelson on a season-long loan. The 24-year-old, a former England under-21 international, had been in talks with Ipswich before the Cottagers made their move on deadline day. Tottenham reached a priority agreement to sign Johnny Cardoso from Real Betis in future. This prospective deal is part of a move which will see Giovanni Lo Celso return to Real Betis. Tottenham will also buy a percentage of any cash Real Betis receive from selling Cardoso to another club in future, in case Spurs decide against signing the United States international later down the line. Chelsea have loaned Armando Broja to Everton for the remainder of the 2024-25 season. The Toffees also retain an option to make the move permanent next summer so they see fit. Broja has departed the Blues at the end of a frantic transfer deadline day. He nearly joined Ipswich Town earlier this week, but the move fell through due to issues discovered in a medical. Everton have now stepped in and taken Broja on loan.